Welcome friend, it's Ashley Clarke with Earthkeeper Yoga, and I'm here once again in my studio here in Birmingham, Alabama, and I welcome you to a gentle yoga practice. For today's class, we'll use a couple of blocks as well as your trusty blanket or beach towel, so you can grab those things and we'll get started. All right, friend, as we come together, we're going to stay in this comfortable seat, and I'm going to invite you to bring your hands together. We're going to create a little warmth between the palms. And you might even rub the hands so hard that the body moves a little bit. And then take those warm hands, you're gonna put one right on the heart, right above the heart, and one right on the belly. Feel that warmth. Reach the crown of your head up towards the sky, and then close the eyes. Give yourself a deep cleansing breath. Beautiful. So as we focus on these two parts of the body, I invite you to let the belly get really big on the inhale, pressing against that warm hand. And then letting the breath flow all the way up to the chest and the heart, feeling the warmth there, and then exhaling through the heart, and exhaling through the belly. Move just like that. Intentionally letting the breath fill the belly and then up to the heart. And release through the heart and release through the belly. Keep that breath in and out through the nose. Notice the rhythm and the little sway, a little flowiness that you can feel in the body as you move through this breath. We'll give it one more. Let the hands come rest on the legs. Give yourself a cleansing breath. Let's Om together. So press the tailbone into the floor. Reach the crown of the head up towards the sky. We'll take one breath just to reach the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, roll them back, and then settle those arms back down. Find the softness. Let's Om together. Deep inhale. Om. Regular breath. Beautiful. Settle into this moment. And use the breath to soften the body. Nice. Beautiful. Bring the chin down towards the chest. Soften through the back of the neck. Feel that breath come all the way up to the chest. And softening down, releasing more tension in the shoulders and the neck. Awareness to the hips and the thighs. Slowly take an inhale in. And then exhale, bring the nose back up towards me, flutter the eyes open. We're gonna bring the hands back together and then let the fingertips interlace. Go ahead and circle the wrists. Just getting some synovial fluid moving through there. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna come into a wide leg child's pose. So you can let the knees come to the outside edges of the mat. You can move your blanket out of the way, or you can put it under your knees. And then slowly, slowly, slowly let those hips sink back. Arms stretch long. Keep the upper body lifted just for a moment. Reach the crown of the head towards the top of your mat. Take an inhale. And then exhale, sink it down. Notice where the breath is. Notice the gentle opening through the hips, through the low back. Beautiful. Slowly bring yourself into a table. Again, you can put that blanket under the knees if you so choose. We'll bring the knees back under the hips, wrists right under shoulders, and just a little softness through the elbow joints so they're not locked. There's just a little bit of softness there. And then we're really going to work in the upper back body. So I'm going to invite you to really round the spine, tuck the pelvis in, hold this scaredy cat position, spread those fingers, keep a little softness in the elbows. Notice how that triggers the core to engage just a little bit more. And hold it, 2 more breaths. And then take an inhale, slowly release through the glutes. Reach the crown of the head up. Hold this stretch through the throat and the belly. Soften the elbows just a little bit. Round it back in. Find that scaredy cat back. Tuck the pelvis. Notice what's going on at the jaw. See if you can soften there, bringing the top of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. And then inhale, let the belly drop. Tailbone reaches up. Crown of the head reaches up. Softness in the elbows. Let the upper body sink down just a little bit. Chest reaches towards the floor. Shoulder blades come together. Breathe. And then curl those toes. Sit the booty back. And really round the back into that cat shape. Big stretch through the low back. Stretch through the soles of the feet. We're going to move right from here into a down dog. We won't stay there for a very long time, but we are going to move into that shape. So when you're ready, take an inhale, and then exhale, find that down dog. And tilt the pelvis up and then in. You can stay on the balls of the feet since the legs are not warm yet. And then we'll begin to walk the hands back towards the feet. Let's meet at the back of the mat in a forward fold. Sway forward and back on the feet. You could use blocks here if you need a little bit more stability. And then let the head really hang heavy. Connecting breath to that forward and back motion. Softness in the joints of the knees. Head hangs heavy. Beautiful. Coming into stillness, let's take an inhale. And then exhale, let those shoulders really hang heavy, really rounding through the back, rippling up on the exhale into your mountain. Soften the body, but keep length through the spine. Breathe a cleansing breath. Scan the body from the crown of the head down to the soles of the feet. Where are you holding any tension in the body? Beautiful. Let's take an inhale, send the arms up over the head, and then let the shoulders sink down in line with the rest of the upper body. We're going to create a nice little fluid flow here, and we're not going to worry so much about the integrity of the spine. We really want to pot scrub, if you will, through the shoulders and the upper back. So take an inhale, and then as you exhale, swing forward. You look almost like a skier, really round the back. And then inhale, come to stand. Exhale, swing the arms back, ripple through, and then come back up. Now get the motion down. And then notice where the weight is in your feet. Give it one more. Goalpost the arms. Tuck the tailbone in, ripple through the crown of the head. Give yourself a cleansing breath. Bring forearms and elbows and palms to touch. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Take an inhale, and then bring the elbows down towards the belly as the knees bend. Ripple it all in. Really squeeze those shoulder blades apart. Ripple through the upper back. Stretching, stretching, stretching right there. Really bowing the back behind you. You're going to feel it into the low back. Take an inhale, and then exhale, find a forward fold. Give yourself a little side-to-side sway here. And where's the weight in the feet? And give it one more breath. And ripple back into your stillness. This time we're going to inhale halfway, find that flat back. Really reach the crown of the head away. And then exhale, sink down. Inhale here. Exhale, slow rise right back into your mountain. Integrity throughout the whole body, cleansing breath. Soften the kneecaps. Beautiful. Inhale, arms and gaze rise. And then exhale, bring those hands back in front. Bring the forearms and the elbows back together. We're going to inhale, send the pelvis forward, dip the belly forward, gaze up towards those palms. Soften through the neck. Reach the crown of the head back behind you. And then let the fingers interlace and widen the elbows in front. Send the feet just a little bit wider, so not as wide as the mat. We'll go back to that whole thing of widest part of the foot, even with the widest part of the hips. So that's what my hands look like, just so you know. All right, keep the elbows in line with the shoulders, a little bend in the knees. We're gonna take an inhale, twist over to the right and come up onto the ball of the left foot. Come through center and then go over to the other side. So moving through the thoracic spine. And then as you get the movement down, we're going to see if we can start to soften through the hips. That glute wants to engage as you come onto the ball of that foot. So see what you can do to really leave the twist in the arms and keeping the lower body soft. One more round. Beautiful. Come back into center. Bring those hands behind the head. Fingers are still interlaced. Thumbs come down on either side of the neck. And then press into the feet. Ripple up through the spine. A little deeper of a back bend here. Tuck the pelvis in. See if you can keep the booty nice and soft. Beautiful. Back upright. Take an inhale. Send that right elbow down outside of the right hip. Big stretch through that left shoulder as well. And come back through center. And then do the other side. So the left elbow goes down, right elbow goes up. Notice where that tension shows up. And soften through the lower part of the body. And coming back to center, we'll bring the arms out into a big T, and then we'll send those right fingertips over to the right. And come through center, send them over to the left. And come through center, send the arms up over the head, settle the shoulders. Twist the upper body just a little bit over to the right. Take an inhale. And then exhale, come halfway. So you're halfway folding forward. The arms are holding or hanging heavy rather. Shoulders are nice and loose. And then inhale, pulse up. Exhale, pulse down. Last one. And switch to center. Give yourself a breath. Head hangs heavy. Inhale halfway. Reach the crown of the head away. Exhale, release. Inhale here. Exhale, slow rise. As the hands come near the hips, we'll take a fresh breath. And then exhale, settle those shoulders. Inhale over to the left just a bit, and then exhale halfway down. And begin to find that pulse, really rippling through the spine. Upper body is separate from the low body here, but the low body provides the stability. And top of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. If you're noticing tension building there. Inhale, exhale, swing into center. What do you need right here? Is it stillness? Is it to bend the knees? Move the hips side to side just a little bit. Beautiful. And then those hands are on the floor. We're going to walk ourselves right back into our down dog. And then we're just going to feel into that low back body a little bit more. And send one heel back at a time to stretch through the calf muscles. Beautiful. Bend the knees, ripple into a plank. Strong through the arms. The booty is low. The heels are back. And then we'll lower the knees. Slowly sit it back to child's pose. And then roll the upper body so that you're on the thighs. Send the hands back behind you. Spider-Man them or use the blocks. And then lift the pelvis, open the heart. Big stretch through the quads. Beautiful. Tuck chin into chest and start to roll yourself up to kneeling. Now, if you need the blanket under your knees, do that. Take an inhale, send the arms up. Exhale, settle the shoulders, and then we'll bring that right hand over to the right hip, left fingertips reach over to the right. Inhale, right hand comes up. Exhale, find a twist over to the right. And maybe curl the toes on the right foot. See if you can bring the right hand down to the right foot, send the left hand up towards the sky. Open through the heart here. Beautiful, chin down towards chest. Back to the T, lower that right foot to the floor, and we'll come through center. Nice. Take an inhale here. And exhale, twist over to the left. Hips stay forward. Maybe curl those left toes, reach the left hand back, reach the right fingertips up. And the shoulders open here, release through the glutes. Tuck chin into chest, bring that left hand up, and then we'll bring it outside of the left hip and reach the fingertips over to the right. Soften through the jaw. Nice. Inhale, left hand comes up. Exhale, the hands down in front of the heart, bow, chin to chest. And then start to ripple the crown of your head up and back just a little bit. Start at the heart and then ripple that awareness down, back bend. Beautiful, tuck chin into chest, ripple back straight up. We're gonna move weight over to that left knee and bring the right knee up. Take an inhale, lift the arms, and then exhale, twist over to the right once again. Bring the hands back up and bring the hands in front of the heart. Shimmy that right foot out to the right. The hip opens. Find that integrity through the low body. So scoop the pelvis forward, big stretch through that quad, and then lift, lift, lift. Little baby back bend with that right leg out to the right. And chin down towards chest, bring yourself back upright. Scoot that right leg all the way out to the right. Inhale, arms rise. And then exhale, here is a gate pose. Soften that right kneecap. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale back into the twist. We're gonna leave that left hand down towards the floor, right arm up towards the sky, and then just hold this for just a breath. Bring the right hand down, and then we'll come into a twist to the left. So sending the left fingertips up towards the sky. Beautiful, left hand comes down, right knee comes down. Brief child's pose here. Releasing anything that's shown up in the low back body. Ripple back up to knees. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale down in front of the heart. Move body weight over to that right leg, and we'll send the left foot forward. So we're in a kneeling position here. Inhale, arms rise, and then exhale, twist over to the left. Inhale, arms rise. Bring them down in front of the heart. You're going to walk the left foot over to the left. I'm going to come towards you so you can see me. And we'll inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, find another twist. Inhale, arms come up. Send the left foot out to the left, and we'll move right into gate from here. Soften the body where you can. Open and use the breath to explore those openings. Inhale, arms come up, and then exhale back into that twist. Right hand comes down, left arm up towards the sky. Soften through that left hip. And let the left hand come down. Send the right hand up. There's a twist. And bring the right hand in. Bring the left knee in. Child's pose. And soften the body, give it one more breath. Coming into your table and then to your down dog. I'm going to plant this right foot. Let the left foot come behind the right foot. Make your way into a wild thing. And coming back through. Strong through the left foot, the right foot plants over outside of the right. Wild thing. Heart rate is going. Let's come back to down dog. Lift the left leg up over your head. Big stretch through that right hamstring. And then we're going to step this left foot through. Find blocks on either side of that left foot. And then inhale, ripple up, settle into a wide leg pyramid. So that right heel wants to make its way to the floor. If it doesn't, it's fine. Think about length through the spine here. So here we are, just stretching here in this wide leg pyramid. Soften through the knees. Maintain integrity, hinging at the hips. Length through the spine. Crown reaches away. There's space in the back of the neck. And see if you can ripple the shoulder blades apart and then exhale, sink lower. And give it one more breath. Beautiful. Bend the left knee. Move the blocks out of the way. Make your way back to down dog. What's there? Maybe wiggle the hips. We'll lift the right leg up. Big stretch through the left hamstring. Right leg comes forward. And then there's those blocks. You can have them on the highest setting here. Start to straighten through the right leg, left foot plants, and then we'll move through. So inhale, round the back, and exhale, lengthen the spine. Inhale, round, exhale, lengthen. Just scrubbing all of that tension out of the shoulders. out of the shoulder blades. And give it one more breath. Beautiful. Bend the right knee, move the blocks out of the way, make your way back to your down dog. And then bend both knees, ripple into that plank. Let the tops of the feet come to the mat, and then slowly sink the hips down for an up dog. Crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Beautiful. Send the hips back. Come down to elbows. Here's one I never offer. So you're going to bring the knees really, really wide and then sink down. This is frog pose. Really opens through the hips. Integrity from elbows to shoulders. No good way, no graceful way to come out, so bring in one knee at a time and then sit it back, find a child's pose. Notice that breath moving through your body. Beautiful. Rising back up into your table and then your down dog. Lift that left leg back up towards the sky, bring it through. Settle the right foot in towards center, warrior two legs, fresh inhale. Sinking into your warrior two. Straighten through the left leg and bring the arms into a T. And then you're going to start to twist down. We're going to go into a reverse triangle. And release through that left hip. Nice. Bend the left knee. Left hand comes to the mat. Right hand comes to the mat. Down dog. And definitely use a block for that revolved triangle. Lift the right leg, step it through. Left heel in towards center. Inhale, rising up. Warrior two. Hips are open, so if you feel like that left hip's pointing towards the top of your mat, open the hip. Bring the arms into a T. Take an inhale, straighten through the left leg, or excuse me, the right leg, and find your reverse triangle. So notice how much movement has to happen in the hips here. And soften that left kneecap. Beautiful. This time, lower the right hand, move the block out of the way. Let's come to the long edge of the mat. Sink into a wide leg forward fold, head hangs heavy. And rock forward and back on the feet, just like we did at the beginning of class, going deeper into those hamstrings. Bend the knees, take an inhale. Exhale, slow rise, wide leg mountain. Inhale the arms up, and then exhale the hands in front of the heart. Shimmy those feet together. We're gonna face the top of the mat in the center. So start to rock back and forth on the feet. And the next time you come up onto the balls of the feet, see if you can hold it. Soft gaze at something in front of you. And then you can choose to lift the arms, settling the shoulders down if that serves. Tuck the tailbone in, reach, 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 opening through the heart. And then start to bend the knees, staying on the balls of the feet. A chair on the balls of the feet. And sink even lower, coming down into a squat. We'll reach those hands back. Bring ourselves down to our booties and send those legs out long in front. Arms come out in front and then pull those shoulders in line with the upper body. Crown of the head reaches towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, sinking forward. Forward fold, let the back round. You may even want to take a block here and put it in between the legs and let the forehead rest on the block. And breath is moving rapidly. And give it one more breath. Use hands to walk yourself up. You can move the block out of the way. Send those arms back up over the head, settle the shoulders, flex through the feet, and then slowly start to let the spine roll all the way down your mat. I'm off my mat. All the way down the mat. Hands come up over the head. Bend the elbows, keep the heart open, let the feet kind of fall out to either side. Breathing in and out. And we've worked the whole body today. Beautiful. Bend both knees, soles of the feet come to the floor, and then bring those palms down on either side of the hips. Take an inhale, lift the hips up, option to clasp elbows or clasp hands and bring it shoulders under. Heart shines up, squeeze those knees, lift the pelvis. Press into the feet. Breath is in the belly. 3 more. Nice. Release the shoulders, release the hands, roll down the spine. Send the legs long down the mat. And then bring just enough awareness to the upper body to bring the shoulders or the elbows underneath the shoulders. Squeeze those elbows in towards center. Inhale, lift the heart. Shine the neck towards the ceiling. And breathe. Beautiful. Chin down towards chest. Slide the arms long. Turn the palms up towards the sky. Toes fall out to either side. Cleansing breath. Begin to move the breath in and out through the nose. Let the energy begin to calm. Give yourself another cleansing breath. Rest. And when you're ready, you can slowly begin to bring some awareness back to this space that we've created together. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle wrists and ankles. Reach your arms up over your head again and point your toes, full body stretch. Roll onto your right side, bringing your knees up close to your belly, resting softly for another moment, letting the mat take the weight. And when you're ready, I'll meet you back in a comfortable seat. We'll meet there together with the hands at the heart, chin bowed down towards chest. Our quote for today is from Mel Robbins. She wrote, "Enjoy where you are right now. You are right where you are supposed to be. We are guilty of getting wrapped up into where we should be, and all that does is cause stress and anxiety. Stay here. Stay present. Love this moment. Love yourself as you are. Stay engaged in the now." I hope this practice has been of benefit to you. May you know kindness. May you be kind. Gratitude for practicing with me today. Namaste.